Alright, so this is baling day, hopefully. Expecting thunderstorms the rest of the week, so it has to be baling day. The time is 10 o'clock right now. It's kind of looking like it's going to be mom power today and kid power. So I have a 15-year-old daughter who's going to be helping, and my 6-year-old son who's going to try to be helping, and then myself. And the three of us are going to try to get as much hay done as possible. Ask any farming channel, they're all gonna say that they don't want to just have random people coming to their farm because, you know, you could have the wrong person coming to your farm. And unfortunately that's kind of how it is. But anyway, let's go down and check the field. Alright, so I haven't shown you guys a video on this yet, but I'll probably release a video on this after hay season, which, you know, I'm giving you fair warning. Gosh, it is just tore all the heck up again. I'm so upset because this is not gonna be good for pulling hay carts down. Not good at all. This is what I was trying to avoid. Oh boy. Yeah, it's still wet. And unfortunately it's also turning brown, which is kind of how it goes. Yeah, it's gonna have to be tied one more time because it's still wet. Not really wet, but slightly wet. And so this is still wet through here. This also means that it's also gonna be a lot browner too. But at least we've got a nice sunny day. See? So that should let it dry, but the bottom line is I'm not gonna be baling at noon. Because it's gonna need a couple hours to dry before I can even rake it. I know Eric really wanted me to have most of it done before he got home at 5 o'clock. I can go through and ted it, I can rake it, but I can't tell the hay, hey, you better dry right there. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. I just gotta wait and be patient, and you can't bale it until it's fully dry. That is the biggest problem people run into with rained on hay, is they get all antsy and they just bale it up slightly still wet, and then it all molds. And there's differing opinions as far as what happens with quality. Most of the research done is on alfalfa, not actual grass. So just wet, soggy hay. Again, it's 10 a.m. It's going to take me about 2 hours to ted, so I'll be done about noon, which means I might be able to rake at 2 o'clock if I'm lucky and bale at 3. We got a major area on the other side of this hill right here, which is my drainage ditch. That whole area is soaked. It is just full of water. So I'm gonna lose all that hay because I don't wanna risk it being baled and mixed in and molding. So I'm gonna try to go through back there and just rake that ditch into a line. Okay, we got the wheels down. This implement for the tractor, we don't use the PTO on, so I can run the RPMs a lot lower. So I can run them below 15. I'm running in B4. I'm gonna turn bunny gear off. Trying to avoid the water is gonna be my biggest hassle. Alright, the hay's definitely feeling dry. It looks like pure crap. I really hope the horses will eat this. But interestingly enough, we've had similar situations where we've had hay that I thought was gonna be complete crap and they just still devoured it down. So what I want to check right now is the mud level, the wetness. This is the ditch right here. I mean, it doesn't even look like a ditch, but it is. You can see there's actually water right in there. So some of this hay is still wet, some of it is dry. I mean, if any of this, see right here, there's water and it comes all the way over to there. So this is all gonna have to get scooped off. This had some really nice grass growing in here. It was nice and thick and lush, and that's a lot of hay. That's a good chunk of hay that I'm gonna have to just throw away. But I mean, you can see the clouds out there approaching. Tonight it's gonna start raining again. The breeze is coming from this direction. So, I mean, otherwise, if I had an extra free day, I would just scoop this into a row away from the wet area, let it dry a little bit more, and then maybe rebale it. But it's just not gonna be a wise choice. We're gonna have to just take as much as we can today. Let's see more clouds popping up over there. Let's see how we did here. I mean, some of this hay I'm sure was probably usable, but there's like not much I can do. It's definitely wet. I can feel it's wet. I don't know. Don't know, guys. Well, that's a lot of hay. You think about how many bales. It's about $200 to $300 worth of hay just right here being wasted. Not much you can do though. And you know, I don't really think there is a live and learn on this. I mean, I did everything I could think of to a T. I checked the weather. I prepared as much as possible. Okay, yes, I know I lost the PTO. I could have got one sooner. But I don't know that we had necessarily an open window of time to be able to bale sooner anyway. So the last time I had checked the hay, it wasn't even ready to cut. So you have to work between when the hay is ready and when the weather's ready. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can be alerted for all the new videos in this series. Here are some exciting clips of the next video coming up. Enjoy. Yep, here we go again. That means the clutch slips. Alright, so today's winner for the 35,000 subscriber giveaway is Just My Life, Lewis Young. Congratulations on your quart-size Michigan maple syrup. I see you're in Vermont, so I guess you'll have a nice little comparison there. And your WTFG Gets Her Done farm hat. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up, and thank you for subscribing, guys. I look forward to seeing all of you again in the next comment section. Take care. Okay, that's how it goes. Okay. Oh, good heavens. So, yeah. It's just kind of how it goes.